Hey team, how's it going? Today we're going to be talking about deloads. If you're anything like me, when I first started, deloads were quite a confusing topic. Because if you search online, watch a lot of videos on YouTube, you don't really know when you need to take a deload or if you need to take a deload at all. Like, from my perspective, being as a beginner, you probably don't need to take a deload at all through your first year of training, because your volume will be so low and the amount of time that you're actually in the gym will be so low that you won't need to. So say you're training 3 times a week in the gym, which you probably should be if you're a beginner, but that's another topic for another day. The rest of the days off the week, you have to recover. You have heaps of recovery going on throughout that week that you don't need to take a deload. Like, the loads that you're pushing is not high enough to cause a lot of stress on your joints, etc. So you probably don't need to, and you probably won't feel quite smashed on the gym anyway, on general. Obviously, you have to take in terms of factor that like other life stresses are coming into play outside of the gym, but they aren't a reason why you should deload in the gym. Those life stresses outside of the gym need to be handled separately, and once they're handled separately, then you won't have a detrimental impact on your actual gym recovery, if that makes sense. So another thing is, I don't like the pre-planned deloads, so I do a thing called a reactive deload. So I actually learnt this from Menno Henselman. He is a sports scientist, but it's actually something I did anyway. I just know there was a name for it. I kind of called it more instinctive deloading. So for me specifically, like when I do a deload, it's probably most of the time like a full week off is either I'm sick, I've got a bad cold or something like that, and then kind of when I have a bad cold, my actual body, my physically body recovers as well. So it's kind of like a deload, but that's another topic for another time. Another thing is when you go on holiday, like you go on vacation or something, then you're probably going to do a deload. Like in a couple of months' time, I'll be going on a holiday to the UK, so I'll be just in maintenance calories and just probably going to the gym twice a week if I can. It's not really a priority. I want to have fun, you know. I'm going with my partner, so. And yeah, I don't like to pre-plan. I like to do reactive deloads. So the term reactive deloading is, say, that you come to the end of a cycle or a program, say you've done 6 or 12 weeks and everything's feeling good. I feel good. Your joints are fine, but you have like your triceps, for some reason the performance of your triceps is really poor in the past few weeks, to the point where it's almost going downhill, or you're losing reps. Then you probably need to deload specifically for your triceps. So you don't have to do a full body deload. You could just literally go in, say you have an upper body session on a Monday and you have triceps planned. You could just take off the sets of the triceps and do the rest of the workout. Or say you go into that session and you do a set of triceps and it's fucking feeling awful, your joints are hurting, your triceps are sore. You can just be like, all right, screw it, take the rest of the sets off. And then next time you train up a body, say the Thursday or the Friday, you're fresh and ready to go. But for an instance that does not happen, then you may need to do a deload fully for the triceps for the full week volume. So pretty much the tonnage of the sets of the entire week. So that is one way you can do it. If you are completely thrashed though, there's a technique where you could, or a method should I say, where you come in on the first day and you take half the load off for all of the sets, and then half the sets as well. So you say you usually do 3 sets, now you do 1 or 2 sets. Say you're benching 90 kilograms, now you're benching 45 kilograms, 4 reps instead. And that should be enough of a deload. Do that for the first 2 days of your program, for your programmed week, and then the last 2 days of the week, just go back to normal if you're feeling good. If you're not, take those 2 days off, and then come back 5 days later, whatever it is, and you'll be fully ready to go. Peace.